it beautifully. We're so excited. But Pedro, as you mentioned, you have been part of this family since 2019
Hello.
when The Mandalorian premiered. What's something, if you could go back in time,
Hold on, everyone,
and tell Pedro of those days in that dressing room getting cast?
And sooner, 2018 is when we met. Yeah. And when I got taken over to the first sets and put the helmet on, and it was that weird magical moment that it actually fit perfectly.
Yeah.
I remember that, and I was like, I can't see anything in here.
Like, it's not important. It's not important. What would you tell yourself if you could go back in time and talk to that version of yourself?
Yo te amo también.
Okay.
One of the first introductions that I had with the fans was at a Star Wars celebration in Chicago in 2019.
Yes,
And that was like being on the receiving end of a jet. It was unbelievable. I remember feeling like a
My
gust
clone is hello,
of,
Mr.
like,
Troll.
energy
Let's just watch this together.
Get blown
I just
at
started
us.
not too long ago.
I have felt a kind of a part of that wave and family more than I have anything else in my professional experience. I can't tell you how.
Have you seen the
humbling it
guy's
is to be
boots?
with all of you,
Oh, it's just me.
Every single time.
Hello, Mr. Troll. I love you.
To be included with the likes of Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and all of the cast and crew that they always assemble, they put their hearts,
Anyone else
pieces
watching
of
this?
themselves
We can watch it
into
together.
Making these incredible episodic experiences, and now this movie, and I'm just along for
Just
the
a second.
ride.
What is
and
going
they really
on
know
here?
how to put together a crew. Now, a lot of us know her as Ellen Ripley. Yeah. What can you tell us about Sigourney Weaver's character and just how amazing it is to have her in Star Wars? Dave, I can already tell.
Yeah.
I can already tell this isn't going my way.
It's amazing. It's more of a feeling than a word, isn't it? Yeah. No, she's great. I mean, it's like you look at her body of work, and what's great is as a person.
Anyways.
She's even more spectacular, I think.
There it is.
She's so generous and knowledgeable.
Are they talking about Kathleen
What she
Kennedy?
brings to her craft was so impressive. And
I wasn't planning on
I
going
was
live, but I
in
decided to do it, so I'm
an
like
outfit.
trying to play catch up right now.
It's not like, look how good she looks in it. It's incredible.
What
look
up,
like a
Birdface?
grapefruit, But like, I think that she just.
They better be outing
so I
KK.
respect that
They're
as
not.
As an X-wing pilot, we're lucky to have her as a leader.
From what
She's someone
Morgan
that,
was saying
you
in
know,
in the
fought
chat,
the rebellion and understands what's at stake with the
they
Empire. And
just gave her softball questions, man.
You
No,
think
no,
it's
let
too
him
much?
talk, Pedro. Let him talk.
Yeah.
I love it.
See, you
Look
think-
what he did. Look what he
I'm still
did.
setting things up.
Well, I tell
For
you
the
more
stream.
than Pedro
Filoni.
said no,
I
so
thought we
I'm
were
not gonna
friends,
go
man.
against that.
I thought
Yeah.
you were on my side here.
I got you. She's in the movie. How's that?
All right, you know what?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Confirmed.
something you didn't know.
Confirmed. All right. And you know who else is in this movie? Some of our little friends from Star Wars Parks, from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the BDX droids. Super excited to see those little fellows waddle into the big screen.
I didn't okayed.
How is it
Drew.
having them
I am
go
clever.
from Galaxy's Edge, where people can
I didn't
meet them in
okay.
real life, and into
The Acolyte?
your film?
That show
It's
sucked.
weird. They're little, they don't take that much to charge. They won't run around the set. I don't really know what they do.
It's really dark in here. Like I
They're
said,
funny,
was not planning
they're
on
quirky,
streaming
they're a
tonight.
little bit camera hogs, as you saw on the stage earlier. They wouldn't leave. But that's what they
Oh, are they?
I mean, these droids, droids. What are you going to do? Like Chopper. He just, oh, God. That guy.
Chopper was. I like
That
Chopper.
guy.
That
Like,
guy.
He's never done a nice thing for anybody, and he gets a big cheer. I don't understand it.
Chopper is
I
actually
don't
one of my favorite
understand
droids.
it. Like, R2 I get. BB-8 I get. Chopper, though.
Chopper is
See
like
what
my
I mean?
spirit animal.
See what I mean? It's weird. He's like a cat, though.
They love a
You
war
know,
criminal.
cats, they only do things if it pleases them. So that's a cat. That's Chopper.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Hold on,
It's
maybe I should
relatable. I don't
blast
know.
this.
And there's a lot of big energy
places.
from little
I don't know.
guys in
Hold
this
on.
movie because we, of course,
Yeah.
our buddy Grogu making his jump to the big screen. And Pedro, you're making the jump.
Do you like the
from
thumbnail? I literally
the
pulled
TV
it out of
series
storage.
to the silver screen. So, how does it feel to be the Mandalorian in this new space and to bring this story back to theaters?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah. You're right. This is better than chatting in Discord. Wait, are you Morgan?
Thank you for answering the question for me.
Yeah.
T701, what up, Ray? How you doing, Henshaw?
John, we're very intent.
OG
on
member of the channel.
Cinematic experience within an episodic medium, and they nailed it with the series. I always dreamt that it would be a movie. I think I dreamt it before you guys. Personally, I knew that I had no say in the matter.
I also knew that I had to go live. Once we were talking about it, I'm like,
that
okay, F it, let's go. I'll quit playing
We're in a
games.
little pool here. I think you can suggest things.
Zero pool. I promise. But it was a fantasy, and that it's happened is unbelievable. Everyone has complete faith, as they should, in these guys to
No, we don't.
make it one of the best adventures we've seen since the first Star Wars movies were introduced to the world.
Do ya?
That's quite a promise. I love it.
So now you look nervous. Get back
What
to-
up, Riley
get back
McCord?
to
How you
work.
doing, Riley?
Yeah, everything's
What's up?
fine here. Situation normal.
Guys, we just broke 7,200 family members on the
I like
channel
how you're
today,
just gonna
so
stay on
if
course,
you're
too.
new,
What have you
say
got?
hello.
To right the ship. It's okay. It's all right.
And if you're OG like Ray
Can you tell
and
us
Drew,
about what Pedro, not to put you in the hot seat,
Who've been here
what
for a
has
long
Pedro
time.
brought to the character Din Djarin that surprises you?
That surprises you, not that pisses you off.
Oh, no. Well, these boots, for one thing. That was surprising
Are
today.
those-
That
yeah,
was
what
a
is
surprise.
Pedro Pascal
Who could
wearing
do
today?
that, you know, and there it was. It's
No
always-
one.
No one. It's such
Including
a surprise.
me.
I love it. No, I love it. I think that.
How's life, Riley?
Coming from animation,
Tell
I
us your
worked
story.
extensively with voice actors, and I think that people underestimate how challenging that can actually be. And something that really impresses me, because there's not an automatic.
Is this where they announce the voice
translation
actor
from
strike is over?
on-camera work
It's
to
not, but I
voice
would like them
acting.
to.
And while there's a lot of physicality to the Mandalorian, you have to portray something in your voice that's very unique in each situation. And I just really appreciate that and marvel.
Sims
at how
4
well
outfit
you
rent.
blend
Yeah, seriously,
together
that's exactly
the
what it is.
performance Of, all you Mandos
Or it's the
into
gear you
one
get when
thing.
you're still, like,
Something
level
that's very
10,
special about this character
And it's just throwaway
is
gear.
that collaboration.
It's got the
between you and
stats,
Brendan
not
and
the
Lateef,
looks.
And it all comes together with the voice, and so never undervalue that voice performance, that warmth that you bring, which is a special.
Yeah,
ability.
Riley,
And I've
SOTOR
met so
and
many
Council
great voice
would be
actors, And
amazing.
I'd put you right there with them. It's a really great talent, and not
Well,
one
Drew, what
everyone
did you
has, so
expect? It's
bravo
Kathleen
to you.
Kennedy. She's
Thank
not going to
you.
get hardballed. Not at this venue. They're in
We had
friendly
some-
territory
we
right
had-
now.
Me earliest with Dave had a lot of experience actually sort of authoring the physicality of the character and discovering what it would mean within the suit to understand the arc of a scene. In the slightest of gestures,
That'd be kinda cool,
head
Riley.
tilts and stuff like that. In the time that we did get to spend with the mask on, quite a lot in the earlier stages, and that was a fascinating.
Yeah, 5 minutes seems
way
really short
of
for Kathleen
finding a new
Kennedy.
way of kind of like,
But it's only day one, so.
finding subtle expression
damn.
Yeah.
through with a character.
We talked about.
Okay, let's see if we can
Clint
see
Eastwood,
Jackie in
and
the
it's
crowd.
all about-
It was
It's
all,
all
it's all
about
about that.
yeah, it's
the
right.
brim angle, and when he
Or Ashley or
the
Joe.
T-visor, the top
That's
of
right.
the T, and so when he's looking and he just tilts
Yeah.
down, it's
I got a
different-
pimple on my new
it's more of
tattoo.
an angry
That's annoying.
brown, and when he looks up,
Yeah.
it's more examining, and every little head tilt, and then the
And like the
center-
shaking of the head, you could,
Yeah.
like if
Very
it was like
subtle-
it'd be too
subtle
big, and it would
movements.
all look like there was a lot more authorship than you would
Yeah.
realize. When
A lot
you
more
were
good-
very
Mystic troll.
surgical.
A lot
I love you,
goes
man.
into a head tilt. I feel like all the Mandalorian cosplayers taking notes here of the
Well,
head
they
tilt.
already know. They're it every day. They try.
I'm
to,
not even
you
a big
know,
fan
every
of
day they know.
Mandalorians,
Yeah.
but I did
Pedro-
like the first season.
You speak so much about the trio and what it takes to bring the Mandalorian to life. But in your estimation, how have you helped to shape him?
If you're not in the Discord, you need to get into the
I've
Discord.
been very, very lucky and
Get
brought
in.
into such early stages of development. Dave and John are so incredibly collaborative, and I think what you would expect in a role like this is really just kind of stand there, do what you're told, and they demand.
So do you think they're gonna kill him? This guy, Pedro Pascal, off in
they really
Among Us
expect
season
you
2?
to sort of put the kind of heart of authorship into it when it comes down to any kind of a line change or tone in voice or posture or any of it. They're always constantly demanding collaboration. And it's
demanding that Dave Filoni.
It's unbelievable, to
But I'm not a big
to
hater
have
on the
that
Mandalorian
kind of
show.
an
I thought it was pretty good.
invitation into it. From
I
the
haven't liked
beginning,
Boba Fett show.
and has maintained that. And
Sling
has
your
been that.
arrows
And
now,
I've
but I
also
actually
never
liked
been-
it.
I've never
And I
had
liked
a
Ahsoka.
chance to be
It
so
was
much a
okay,
part of the
but I liked
post,
it.
and sit in the room with these guys.
They're
and
all
see
better
everything
compared
from
to the
its, like,
Acolyte.
crudest stages into what ends up getting shared with the world is fascinating. I feel very, very, very lucky.
That feels like a masterclass in filmmaking.
Did you
and
see
in
the
the Star Wars galaxy?
the
and
MC
storytelling
interacting with the
overall,
crowd?
right?
It got cringe
I think
really
we're
quick.
all fans here first, right? Yeah. Including the two of you, our two esteemed guests. So, what makes going to the movie theater for a new Star Wars film such a unique experience? In your own words.
What's
And
a
here,
movie
straight from
theater?
you two.
I haven't been
The
to a movie
popcorn
theater in
bucket,
years.
Obviously, like what will it be? Will it be the pram and you have to reach around Grogu to get the popcorn? Where will they put the popcorn? I don't know. I mean, I think it's. I always look at stuff and say, well, Star Wars began in the theater, and
It
it
did.
really exploded out. From
I
there. We're
was
so used to
there.
having a
I wasn't.
Star Wars film.
The only Star Wars film
a big
I
driver
earliest
behind
remember
everything
is seeing
else
the
that we had
Ewok
in the
movie when I
franchise.
was a
One
wee
of my
little lad.
favorite periods of Star Wars, because now there are many periods of Star Wars, would have been the prequel era, when and something I vividly remember in that period was I would see the Phantom Menace, but then there were all of the books and all of the games
Okay.
and all of the things surrounding
I
it
broadcasted
related
as much
to
as I could.
that, and you could like be with all that other material all the way up to Attack of the Clones. Then we'd go watch that movie together, and then we'd go back and you'd all the more books and all the more games, all things. And so there's a massive community around.
What
it, all
up,
kind of
Steven? How you
generating
doing, my
towards the
friend
same
Divish?
thing.
How
I'm
are
very
you?
interested
They're
in
really
that.
doing
I
this
think
shit
it's
at this
something that
hour?
the movie
Well,
provides that big driver, and George understood
in
that
Japan.
type of ecosystem for Star
Drew,
Wars.
you're in
so
Japan. What time is
I
it?
have a lot of focus on that these days and how we can, really make that happen to give the fans the dimensional experience that I know they love about this franchise, because it's not just.
It is
starts in the
12:58
theater
p.m.
and
in
then it
Japan right
trickles
now.
out everywhere
So yes,
in
they're
a
doing it.
wonderful way.
It's
And,
near
you
midnight.
see
Well,
it
for
here
us it
take
is.
shape in reality, and it just you get
Yeah,
energized
those
and so ready to
Ewoks.
go back
Crazy
and say,
Ewoks.
all right, we're going to put in even more time.
Yeah, it's
into
near
making
1
this
p.m. in
better
Japan,
for all
so
these guys. So
they're
that's
awake.
what it is.
We're not. That's why they're doing it now, because they don't want the Americans or anyone else
How
to
do you
watch.
get back into the headspace for the Mandalorian when you're working on this film?
Just stuff your head in that helmet.
You don't just say
The
this is the way?
headspace is very economical.
All right, I was just trying to bait you to say this is the way. I think we
What?
all
This
know
is the
that.
way.
It just said 12 p.m. there.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Anything else you want to tell
Maybe
the
I
fans
misread
today?
that.
Los quiero mucho.
It's near 11 p.m. here.
Thank you for having us also in Tokyo. It's been incredible.
And thank you for being
There is a new
here
Star
and
Wars
for
game
being
coming.
Especially with us on
Y
the
viva
Star Wars
Chile!
Kid Lee and I were talking about it. I cannot remember the name because
Thank you for being here on the Star
I'm
Wars
horrible with
Celebration
names.
live stage with us as well.
I want to hear stuff about
such an
Eclipse.
amazing
That's what I
day,
want to
and
hear.
We can't wait to watch The Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters next year. More Star
It's a
Wars
turn-
is coming
okay,
up,
so-
don't you dare touch that dial.
It is called Star Wars Zero Company. It's a turn-based strategy game And it's supposed to be unveiled soon. Probably here. No, I know I'm right. I know I am. Oh, this MC I can't stand. Look at it. Like, what is he wearing? I'm not sure, Mystic. Oh, he's gonna shoot t-shirts out at people. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta see what's going on. At on that one app we don't talk about. I haven't seen Jackie post much on well, so Teresa's going crazy on the sky. That's not who I care about though. Hold on. There's a new film coming out called Star Wars Starfighter. God, I hope they don't ruin that. Actually, I like Pedro Pascal. Not a fan of him politically, but as an actor, I think he's pretty good. Oh, there's more photos on here. But Saturday for us people here in the West is when SOTOR is supposed to do their featurette. Now we're doing like a guessing game here in the channel on how long that featurette's going to be. Kid Lee says 30 seconds. I'm saying 31 seconds, and someone in my comment section earlier said 29 seconds. So how long do you guys think the featurette is going to be? We're gonna, so I don't get copyright. How long do you guys think that featurette's gonna be on thing? I'm trying to find stuff. Or while we're here, hold on. Let's see if this will work.
Boys. Second one, circuit combat drones. Very cute.
You're welcome.
Very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. But look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys.
I thought everyone needed to see that and remind us of what's going on. In Pew Pew Land. Price is Right, rules right. $1, Bob. Do I need to put light on in here? Like I said, I was not planning on streaming tonight. But Drew and I got talking in the Discord, and I'm like, I would be a bad host and content creator if I wasn't streaming this with you guys. Vader what's up, man? So I think that's what we're gonna do. Every time I have a commercial break and I'm gonna have to turn the music off, we're just gonna go to the pew pews. And we got some 501sts down there. I know some 501st people. I have one of their stickers. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's on my Boomy writes down stuff notes. Oh, there it is. See if you can see it. Look, it's right there. Got 501st stuff. Got my 501st sticker right there. This is the folder. This is where stuff goes in it. Yeah. I'm old school. I write everything down on a freaking legal pad. Julian Walker, what's up? The future going to be shorter than that candy commercial. Well, so I know we were talking about this in Discord, but what are the chances they try to do some stupid sales pitch on their featurette? Like outside of the sales pitch of please play our game for the love of God, do you think they'll be like, hey guys, if you get in right now, they're gonna have fancy clothes on this thing called the cartel market. That's right, you want to dress up your space Barbie, get in there and spend real life cash now so that we can do more date nights. What do you guys think? You thought Celebration was going to be in May? Well, surprise, it's right now. It's not. The Pew Pew Boys are in Pepe Le Pew. It's going to be Malgus walking into the frame, igniting his saber to reveal his new pink hair. Oh my god, yeah, right, seriously. Actually, I was creating some thumbnails today. And I have some interesting thumbnails with Malgus in it. And one is with Satil Shan carrying his lifeless body through a temple. I'm having way too much fun with GTP lately. Yes. I am. It's true. Hold on, let me see. Did I put that picture in? Oh, there's a lot of crap in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, let me know. There is there's a link in the chat. Just scroll up and find it. La 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 la. New icon. What do you guys think of the new avatar mascot for the channel? I like it. So, creators, every once in a while, we update things. And I felt like the mascot for... Where the hell is this damn thing? Dang, we all talk a lot here. Nope, I know where to find it. Oh, who's this guy? Hold on. You can see it as seeing more of it. Yeah, Julie, yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to find something. I have to go to the Thrall's Balls podcast to find it. Because I put it in that general chat. Hold on.
Could be anyone. Could be literally anyone. Like, who knows?
Oh, here I am. Man, I'm going to copy the link. I want to save the damn thing. Hold on. That's what I'm going to do. Who is that guy? I'm horrible with names, just to put it out there right now, so don't hate me.
Have a lot of experience with space.
He looks familiar.
Aliens, iconic ships.
Is it Jean-Luc
One
Picard?
with the Razor Crest and an adorable green baby, and the other with the Nostromo
Domo.
and murderous xenomorphs.
Hold on, I'm going to put something up here. real
Seems
quick.
about even. Let's make some noise for Jon Favreau and Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. Oh, yeah. It makes sense now. Do you guys have this yet? Did you buy your doll? It's probably not a good time to do this as they're walking on stage. Stupid Discord. Don't forget to buy your Boomination action figure, guys. Oh, yeah, I need to do that, don't I? I will. I'll get right on that. Red-Eyed Jedi, I dig it. I need to make this a real action figure. Because, holy shit, this thing's awesome. This literally is me if you, like, add 50 pounds. And more tattoos right over on this guy's arm. Big American flag tattoo right over there. Anyways, let's get back to whatever this is. If you're new here, say hello. How in the fuck do I can't get out of this? Hold on. I'm stuck in Discord hell. Just a second.
Oh my goodness.
She did great in Aliens, man. I loved it. Unfortunately, Dave
my
Filoni
goodness.
took
You know,
over a
John,
series
it
with
is
his own
always
characters.
wonderful
Yeah, that's
to see
true.
you, but Sigourney Weaver, welcome to Star Wars.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, and I cannot believe how wonderful it is to see all of you guys. My goodness.
I don't know, for some reason I want to watch Ghostbusters right now.
I know it's
I love you too.
Oh my goodness, I know it's day one and it's probably been a whirlwind, but how's celebration
Aliens
been
and
so far?
Avatar. Yes, 100%.
Never
She's good in
had
everything
such a
she does.
warm welcome,
Let's be honest.
enthusiastic,
She's a great actress.
And what's cool is that everyone, you know, everyone has a different Star Wars and everything. It doesn't matter. I'm part of the family now. And
Hold on, I'm going to change my icon
so
real quick.
I'm thrilled to be here. I just thanked John backstage. I said, thanks, dude.
I'm telling you, man, you're pulling in some real great ones, huh? You're pulling in some absolutely brilliant people for the last few years on these projects.
Oh yeah, duh.
It's got to be wonderful.
It's great. The whole thing is casting, whether it's in front of the camera or behind the camera. It's a team sport, and at the end of the day, with Star Wars, you want to see humans undergoing challenges.
This girl crying.
Coming together as families, going through mythic arcs.
This guy went past dad bod and went immediately to granddad bod. You'd buy one? Hell yeah. That'd be cool. We gotta see about 3D printing those. I would totally sell those. That'd be freaking awesome. Oh, change server icon. Yeah, I can do that.
Recipe that makes something that's very unique but relatable over generations, and that's why I'm so lucky to be working in the Star Wars universe.
It really is. It's the kind of thing that really does only happen at Lucasfilm and really does only happen at Star Wars, and you've just jumped in, man, and you are part of the fabric.
And I won't leave.
Well, let's talk about this. You know, the Mandalorian and Grogu were obviously created for Disney Plus, but now they are jumping to the big screen. You know, what is the difference for you in writing these characters?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to do stuff later to change the icon. It's too big.
Well, there's a lot of opportunities.
It's what I hear a lot, actually.
Right? In television, as a showrunner and as a writer, that's a big part of the process. Here, I only got to direct one episode of all the seasons that we've had.
Yeah, I agree with that.
My partner, who you just had out here, who's been
she's great.
Just an incredible mentor and partner. He directed the pilot, and we together established a look. But in feature,
I don't think you're going to get that, my friend.
To get to be the director is a different process.
Yeah.
There, the storyteller is there on set every day. We also had the opportunity, which is different, to have a much larger span of time to tell the story in. Not on the screen, but in making it. You know, we had to turn around within a year to get each season of The Mandalorian up. Here we have many years. And so that allows you to plan differently, to have more, build more sets, to explore things virtually beforehand, to have rehearsals, refine the costumes, build more practical opportunities than we had before. And then, of course, filling the IMAX screen. Yeah. It's traditionally, Star Wars has been, you know,
IMAX.
2:3:5 aspect ratio.
From don't cry, it's okay. We got you, brother.
For certain
sister,
sequences to be able to open up fully to a tall format, and how do you fill that with all the wonderful imagery that Star Wars provides?
It's good. I can just feel it. It's going to look wonderful. The team, I know you and the team have been working so hard on it, and it's just everybody's the best in the business.
Yeah,
over there.
I really get to work with, I don't know if John Knoll's been through here, but work with a legend like him, and Doug Chang is here, and Hal Hickel, just names that I've learned so much from. And when you plug into the Lucasfilm and Star Wars world, you get the best people, and the people who know and love Star Wars so much.
Yeah. Star Wars is cool.
You know, the challenge too with the big screen.
Okay, I'm gonna change the icon for our for the Discord. I just redid it in
or a younger brother or sister that hasn't seen it. For the movies, you want to make it something where we're inviting new.
Thanks for reminding me to do that.
But we're also rewarding people who've been since the beginning. And so the big screen, you want to tell a story that where it's a new adventure to invite people in, but again, as we always have, keep all of these fans in mind who've been here since the beginning.
Wait, hold on.
We're excited to see it. I mean, you want to talk about some legendary
sci-fi
and some legendary
icon's been changed, y'all.
You have been, I mean, come on.
Hello, Brooklyn Taylor, what's up? A new updated Galaxies would be amazing, not going to lie.
We're talking Ghostbusters, Galaxy Quest, which
I'm not going to say it because you all just leave, and I don't want you to leave. You're all my family, and I love you.
So you've been part of some of these big things before. What sort of
that's always the trick with this current gaming industry. They like to follow the same mistakes and wonder why it broke.
Lucky I got. I've admired the Star Wars films, and
so since I changed the icon, you guys need to get in here. If you're not in the Discord, you need to get in.
To another world. And where you can see things play out that are really important, but
Get in,
They
join the
are
fun,
about
have the
another
fun.
world, not
Have the
your
fun?
world.
The hell am I
I think
talking
everyone
about?
needs that escape, and it's why I've consistently gone back to science fiction.
How's your night going, Brooklyn?
I just feel it's about the future. It's about being human. It's an exploration of so many things. It's just endless. And
It
I
is a
think
darker
science
icon.
fiction fans really
Thank you,
understand
AI.
how important sci-fi is. So, I mean,
Sci-fi is
Having the
amazing, man.
ability to explore things that everybody's going through, everybody's thinking about, everybody experiences without having to.
Those
tie
seats
it
do
to
not
the
look
day-to-day
comfortable.
Is a really lovely and valuable thing.
I think so. So when John, out of the blue,
Hey, if you want your
asked to
name
Zoom
shouted
with
out
me and then
on the
starts
Thrall's Balls
talking about
podcast,
Mandalorian and Grogu, and
You can send a super chat.
you know, I think
Just
we're
saying.
both a little shy.
Hey, I'm a creator.
so
I have to sell
I
these
didn't-
things.
You know, I'm embarrassed.
Drew,
to
what'd you
I
say?
didn't- I
Or
haven't
Brooke,
watched
what'd
the
you say?
show.
Not bad, Booming.
If
Working
I'd
on
known what it
mods
was, I
and
would've
creation kit.
watched it,
That's
but,
awesome. Mods for what, Brooklyn?
you know, he
Tell
said,
us all the
"Just
things.
Start watching, and of course I just felt.
Arson
in love
Win,
with it. How
welcome
can you
to
not?
the Discord, my friend.
With both characters and the world and all the other supporting worlds, and it just was very inspiring and really cool. And so the next Zoom we had, I knew a little more, and you know, irresistible. Are you kidding me?
Fallout 4.
So
Man, I
I'm
love
so
Fallout
grateful
4.
to John for even thinking of me, because some people go, oh, you know, she's this, she's that.
Fallout
You have
is
to find
amazing.
someone
I
who
love
hasn't
Fallout.
been in this.
I never have
this
time for it
other
anymore,
universe.
but
Yeah.
And
you're
I'm
a
so grateful
Fallout
that
mod
you-
author and developer for a project, girl.
Now you're
You'll have to,
saying
like,
you fell
DM
in
me or
love
let
with
me
all the
know,
characters, but I literally have in my notes
which mods you have.
that you just
and,
about
I
had
will,
a complete meltdown when you met
check 'em
Grogu
out.
for the first time.
Well, I
Red Eye Jedi,
I
what's
did
up?
Have to, you know,
If
get
your name is
used
different
to
in
being
Discord,
with
let me
something
know
so
in the chat
adorable.
who you are, so I know who I'm
I
talking
was
to.
fascinated by him. I don't think you can escape every little gesture and sound, and you know, he's very mischievous. So you have to keep your eye on him. But
Are they talking
no,
about Grogu?
I had to actually kind of go against
Yoda
my
2.0.
character's instincts and keep myself a little
Just a second.
from what could be a little troublemaker, and immediately tries to take advantage of me. And so I couldn't express.
She talking
my
about Rick
true
Moranis,
feelings for Grogu,
from,
which we all share, right? Until
Ghostbusters?
Cut.
The Key Master.
I love that. Okay, so here's where we see if you put her through the mandatory Star Wars media.
If we
training,
can
John.
spot
Okay.
Jackie, people get codes.
Tell us about your
Whatever codes
character.
I have left. Oh, that's you, Red Eye? I kind of had a
great
feeling.
character.
Welcome to the Discord, my friend. Oh, for your Mando guild? Awesome.
She came up.
Well,
she's
welcome.
A fighter pilot.
Welcome to the family.
She's still a pilot. She's
Enjoy
gonna
your
be in
stay.
all those, you know, eventually, and she's, you know, she came up in the rebellion, and now she's trying to protect the New Republic, and I believe is completely committed to what she does. Has had the good sense to hire Mandalorian and this sidekick, and you
That's
know,
really cool,
this is,
Brooklyn.
I'm
That's
gonna
awesome.
Find out if they're as good as they say.
Modders are amazing. I wish we can
I'm
get
counting-
mods
I'm
for
counting
SOTOR,
on
because I believe the modders would do a lot
I
better
think she did it.
than the
I think she
current
did it.
dev team. And I'll
But
do
let's,
voiceover
let's
work
talk
for
about-
everyone.
You're saying the Mandalorian and
Shit,
this
for
sidekick,
free.
and
I
it's
just spilled
the
it myself.
way that Grogu's reputation has changed.
Julian,
and
thank you so
character
much, my
Grogu's
friend.
changed. You've
You
been
have
doing
my
this
subscription
for
from
5 years
them.
now,
You
29,
provide more
30.
content than they. Thank you, Julian. You're
If
awesome.
Knowing what you know
I'm gonna-
now about
I'm
the
gonna wipe-
process,
I have to wipe
is
that
there
down.
anything you would change about the things
Uh-oh,
you did
Boomy
along
said
the way?
white. I must be racist. Hold on.
No, I think things
Fuck my pen.
unfold the way they do, and you don't always know where it's going. But if you have a good group of people who are seeing things eye to eye and who are all committed to the same vision, that vision might shift and change over time. We had no idea we'd be seeing these characters go to the big screen in the way that we did.
Yeah, you would.
It's interesting to look back.
I
and
have
think about
some
those
codes
times
somewhere.
because there are people now, even though it seems to me at my age like it was just
But
yesterday.
I think they're of pets.
There are kids.
I
who
don't
are
have very
like
many codes left.
teenagers now who grew
And
up
I can't
with
ask
those
for more
characters
because
since
they
were
don't talk to
little.
me.
And I really try to remember what it was like for me, young, seeing.
'Cause
Star
most have
Wars for the
blocked
first
me on
time when
X.
I was small, And then
Except for
how my
Jackie, so
mind
I'll give her
was
that. She
blown
hasn't
by
blocked me yet.
Empire, and I was tricked that's Yoda. I was tricked by, spoiler alert,
What up,
there's
Shadow
a
Cat?
family relationship between Luke and Darth Vader. I don't want to. Maybe somebody here hasn't seen that one yet.
Cut the feed.
No, right? Cut the.
Is he spilling
and
some
then by
tea?
the time Jedi came out, I was an usher in the movie theaters. I was in high school, and how my relationship with it changed over time. And then the prequels and then animation, gaming.
No, they're
So-
not gonna. I don't think they're gonna release any story until
George
at
Lucas
least
really wanted to
7.7.
capture rites of passage,
Because if they have any
and he
voice
was always
actors
very
doing anything
cognizant
right
of the
now,
coming-of-age
they're
story and the
playing
Joseph
catch up.
Campbell mythic hero's journey. And I think that we always have to look back. And what's nice about Star Wars
Death
now
blades,
that's
boomy
different from
fear
then
not. I'm
is
here. Yeah, you are,
between
my friend.
all the different streaming shows, the extended universe.
I have. I saw that.
gaming. There's
Oh yeah, they are
different
doing
flavors of ice cream for everybody. They all work together.
thing for
It's
that,
great
aren't
to
they?
have somebody like
I saw
Dave
that So
Filoni, who's
Teresa
just
put
up
something
here,
up
who
on
is
the
very
blue sky.
aware and thoughtful about how all of
I'm
those
not on it,
interplay
but my mole
and how
is.
it's all Star Wars. And what's great about events like this is you see
Hold on, I'm
people
gonna find
of
this
all
damn
different
thing.
ages from all different parts of the world. Who
They
connect
put it
with
up today, and I
different aspects of Star Wars, but
retweet,
we're all one big
re-X'd it or
community.
whatever we're calling it now.
Absolutely. And it's been wonderful with the with more of the exploration through the
That
TV
is
and
my
the episodic
password, sir.
format to watch you and Dave and all of the creative people that you've pulled into these shows get to play
I'll find
around
it.
a little bit and get to tell different kinds of stories and try out, does this work in Star Wars? What is this kind of like in Star? One of the things I told
No,
you
they're
last
still
time
on.
is I love
The
that
VA is still on
sometimes
strike.
You can have an episode of Mandalorian that's a buddy cop.
I was
And
watching
sometimes
a
you can have
Belly
an
Arm
episode of Mandalorian
video,
that's
and
a
there's some
Seven
leaks
Samurai
about
story,
it.
and it's
And
very
EA,
you can
and
play
I
with
want to
it,
say
see how it all
Activision,
works.
really want to lean heavy with AI.
kind of
So I think
story
what they're
are you
trying to
hoping
do
to
is get the
tell
voice actors to
for
record stuff
Mandalorian
for them,
Grogu?
and then
Well, I
like
think
James
there's,
Earl Jones, they're
there's
going
a
to
few
own their
things
voice
we're keeping in
and let
mind.
AI do it from there,
First
which
of
I
all,
think
they
is
have
kind of
one
scummy.
sense of play and adventure,
But
right? Because that's what it is. And you
yeah,
think about,
I think the longer
we
this
always
thing
sought
drags
to not
on,
just be
the
inspired
more
by what
companies are
George
going
did,
to
but what
lean
inspired George.
into AI.
And you know, he
So it's a
connected with
double-edged
Flash
sword, I
Gordon.
truly believe. Hold on, where is this stupid
he
thing?
connected with, you know, from his
I'm going to find
childhood.
it. I'm going to
So
find
there's
it.
there's a
Oh.
type of a
Nope, that's
flavor
Star
of
Wars Central.
sci-fi that has a sort of adventure that I think he also explored through Raiders.
Yeah.
So there's a
frag.
a swashbuckling fun romp. So there's adventure, but then there's also
Oh, wait.
all of the
I see it.
complexity
Hold
that
on,
came
hold
from the
on, hold
Western
on.
and the samurai film. And Kurosawa, Ford, and we, you know, especially the directors that we brought in to do the shows over the years, we definitely
finding
connected
stuff.
them with that.
I have modified Salvador
Also,
Mansion. Nexus
you know,
nice.
mid-century
Added blood
war
for water.
films that
Ooh.
there's imagery that George
Vault
was drawn
88.
to that
Oh,
we
where your
tried
hive's gonna
to
be? That's
maintain,
cool,
and an
man. You're making me want to get back
aesthetic
into
of
Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was a great
the
game.
lived-in world that he created that felt like there was history. And even though it's sci-fi, it doesn't feel like it's set in the future. If anything, it feels like it's set in the archetypes of the past, of classic storytelling. And
But
how
where are
do
the
you
codes?
incorporate all of those things? Like you said in the show, we could go on little tributaries and trajectories.
Yeah.
But with a movie, you want it to be
Oh,
for
login
everybody
rewards.
to enjoy.
Gotcha.
And how do you draw all of that together and put it in a package and experience that if it's the first time somebody's coming to see Star Wars, they're going to want to be
Okay.
here and be part of this.
So what y'all actually need to
I'm
do,
so
except for this,
excited.
and I'm going
sure
to put
everybody
this
here is
into the
excited to
chat.
see what happens with
It's just
Mandalorian.
log in, and you get some stuff. And if you're a subscriber,
Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans before you all take off?
you get a pretty cool looking mount. Okay, anyways, I'm going to put the code in for Star Wars SOTOR that they have for a new
Someone
mini pet.
asked me
So
earlier,
that's what you need to
"What
put
is
in
this movie
to
gonna
get
be
this pet.
About? And I said it's about action, it's about adventure, and it's about adorableness.
Is this where
love
Grogu
it.
comes out
Well,
as
we're
non-binary?
Excited for the action, the adventure, and the adorableness. Thank you so
That's
much
cool,
for coming by, everybody.
Shadow Cat?
We've got more Star Wars coming in hot. Do not go away. John Favreau, Sigourney
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Weaver.
Do you have a YouTube? We want to watch things. Don't make me download Fallout 4 again, because I have a new computer and I don't have it on here. It's on Steam though. You know why I really liked Fallout 4? Because after I beat it, I wanted to play it again, but I didn't want to battle anyone, so I just used the dev commands and went God mode on stuff, and was able to explore without being rudely interrupted by freaking ghouls everywhere. But know what the funny thing is? What was it, a couple years ago with the whole like North Korea crap? I'm like, you know what? If shit does hit the fan and we actually do go to an apocalypse, and I'm very prepper minded, so I have all the fun things here. I'm like, you know what? A great way to get ready is that if we just all play Fallout 4 and we'll kind of get prepared for everything. That's the crime booming. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If we did have mods for SOTOR, I think this should be on. This should be it for everyone gets a Booming Nation action figure doll, which is pretty damn accurate, actually. American flag, whiskey, microphone, Viking axe. I really look like I should be working in like a shop or something. Dad bod going on. It's awesome. Accurate. Kinda. Yeah, it's just for the pet only. Everything else is for login rewards. So if you're a subscriber, you get a really cool amount. And if you log in, you get like a purple Grogu floating basket o fun and stuff like that. If you don't already, you're an X. You should follow Booming Nation on the Twix on X. Yes, you should. Now, damn, now he's making me want sushi. Is this another pew pew moment?
Boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew 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 pew.
Nice, Mystic.
Pew pew. Love it. Pew pew.
This will never get old.
They are. Pew pew pew.
Oh my god, what if that is what they're going to do for the featurette? They're never going to live that one down. I will not allow it. Ever. I need to put that into a short for the channel. Oh god. Mystic, how you liking WoW, my friend? You returned to WoW, how you liking it? We have a new update coming on the 22nd of April. 11.1.5. I did a video about it. I can be a good creator and find it for you and link it in the chat, and you also watch it. Still trying to get Discord on your new phone? Not a problem, my friend. Not a problem. Oh, it's the Star Tours robot. Damn, that brings back childhood memories. It is so sad. It is really sad, Brooklyn. 100%. Oh, Star Tours, man. When I lived in California, man, whenever I went to Disneyland, always. Three things I always went to. One, Captain EO, when Michael Jackson was still black. Pirates of the Caribbean, and Star Tours. Oh, and Space Mountain, because you got to see that giant cookie in a thing. Going from Android to Apple. Ew, God, why would you do that? You're going to level a goblin hunter? I'm sorry. You're so small. No, goblins are cool. I'm not a big fan of goblins, but I'm Alliance. I'm not Horde. We're doing light and magic. We're going to learn about lights and magic. You got a freaking head. Well, at least that's the only thing you got from a Comic-Con, my friend. What comics did you get?
Is very, very personal to me. Let me take you to a long time ago in a time before the internet, when I was a kid.
Ooh, that sounds cool, Brooklyn.
Somehow, me and my friends...
The math. The math?
There was an urban
the man, the myth, the legend.
About a bunch of crazy
Jacob, what's
kids
up?
Of all ages, who would pile into an industrial warehouse somewhere out in California.
Wait, what?
And under the direction of George Lucas.
What is that, Jacob?
To solve unsolvable problems with the objective
Gotta blame
of creating magic.
What are kids for outside of legacy and being able to blame them for things?
For me,
just saying.
This was hugely inspiring and propelled me toward the entertainment business. So being here today means a great deal to me.
Oh, jinxed.
I am such a huge fan of all these people you're about to meet. But before we begin,
Do you want us to leave you alone for a little bit? Do I need to put on one of my lights? Hold on. Where the
back in the
fuck's
70s,
my phone?
the director of season 2 of Light and Magic, Joe
It's gonna
Johnston.
be really bright. Oh, that's better. There you go. Now you can see me.
Hello, Star Wars Celebration Japan. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. I wish I could be there with you in person. First off, I would like to thank you for supporting Light and Magic
You're
and
welcome.
giving us the opportunity to make a second season. All these decades later, I'm still amazed at what we were able to accomplish at ILM in those early days, and what the company continues
Are they
to do
relaunching
today.
Dune?
And because of you, the fans, ILM's body of work will continue to live on.
Oh, cool. You got to meet people? Awesome.
My goal for the second season was to explore the incredible chapter of change at both Industrial Light and Magic. and
Brooklyn,
within
I
the
think
industry
most
as a
gaming
whole,
industry,
as the digital revolution
dev companies
begins
these
to take
days
hold.
need to do that for
From
every
Star
game.
Wars, The Phantom Menace, to Pirates of the Caribbean, Twister, War of the Worlds, and many others, we have lots of exciting stories to tell. We have a great panel seated here below me,
Delays are
moderated
good
by the
if
one and only
the
Sam
final
Whitman.
product is
We also
excellent.
have a
But if
very
delays
special
are there
message
and
from
it's
our
still
series
buggy as
executive
poo and
producer,
looks like
the
crap,
legendary Ron Howard.
why?
Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy Light and Magic, a glimpse into the magic of Season 2.
Oh, I will. Actually, I love Light and Magic. I love behind the scenes stuff.
Star Wars
Hey, it's
Celebration
Ronnie.
Japan. We at Imagine Documentaries teamed up with Larry Kasdan to create the first season of Light and
He
Magic.
has got one hell of
And
prescription
now we're thrilled
for
to
his
bring you
glasses.
Season 2. Now, Larry and I
Looks so
have both
weird.
had wonderful experiences working with Industrial Light and Magic in the past.
Oh,
I
that's
worked
cool.
with them closely on Willow and Solo, and Larry, as the writer of Empire Strikes Back and Raiders, was endlessly intrigued by the people behind the magic. The
Opie.
stories of these unsung artists somehow made the iconic movies they were working on even more fascinating.
Magical
Well, for season
Boogaloo.
2, we really wanted a director who, like Larry, was part of the fabric of ILM. And we were lucky to bring on iconic filmmaker Joe Johnston, who not only played a crucial role at ILM during its early years, but also directed several films in which ILM's pioneering visual effects were critical. Films like The Rocketeer, Jumanji, and Jurassic Park 3.
The Rocketeer. Holy man,
Season
I remember
2
that when that movie came
showcases
out.
how the innovators at ILM, with the visionary guidance of George Lucas, continued to pioneer new techniques, develop revolutionary digital technology, and transform the way we experience the art and craft of filmmaking. You'll see some familiar faces and meet some new ones too. And I promise there will be even more
Conan
stories
Exiles.
behind the
Holy
magic
crap,
this
I haven't
time
heard of
around,
that in a
like the
long
making of the
time.
prequels, Twister, and Pirates of the Caribbean, just to name a few. We hope you enjoy watching it as much as we enjoyed making it.
Thank you, Opie.
All right, you guys ready to meet my heroes? You guys ready to meet my heroes?
No.
Please welcome to the stage President and General Manager of Lucasfilm Business, Lin-Win Brennan. Senior Vice President, General Manager, and Head of ILM, Janet Lewin. Senior Vice President and Executive Designer.
Oh, that's really
Director of
cool.
Lucasfilm,
Speaking
Doug
of older
Chiang.
games, I'm actually really liking Lord of the Rings Online. Oh, hey, there's someone in a face
Director
diaper.
and
That's awesome.
Senior VFX Supervisor, Mr. John No.
I don't know who any of these people are.
And then, a man who needs no introduction, the voice, the body, the heart and soul of Jar Jar Binks and Jedi Master Kelleran Beck, Ahmed Best.
Oh, this poor guy got the shaft. What up, Cyber Sandwich? How you doing, my friend?
Last but not least,
That poor guy
creative director,
went through so much hell
animation supervisor,
with the whole
Bob
Jar
Tillman.
Jar Binks crap. I feel bad for him. None of it was his fault. This poor Jar, but that dude.
All right.
And the guy in the beard looks
So,
like my old
Lin-Win.
philosophy professor back in college.
Yes, right. What else would you call
I want to start with you, but before I do, let's take a clip. Let's watch a clip from season 2 of Light and Magic.
The prequels, I hadn't written them yet, but I couldn't write them unless I knew what I could do. That's the one thing about Star Wars, is I always wrote for the technology I had available to me. Episodes 4, 5, and 6 were using old technology, and the analog technology wouldn't allow us to do so many things. We pushed that as far as we possibly could here at ILM.
That's crazy how things were back in the day and how they were able to do things.
George Lucas was always forward-thinking. He was always mentioning how he wasn't satisfied with one bit of technology or another and how he wanted to see it change.
Oh!
And if I were to go on and do the next 3, that I needed digital technology for.
Yeah, AI haters.
So we just heard from George Lucas.
That's where we are now.
About why he started ILM, what the purpose was. But in your mind, what is it that makes ILM special? And what I
Yeah, me too, Drew.
I've heard you say before.
So you got such the shaft because of Jar Jar.
You've referred to the ILM employees as being rogues and rebels and being quite like the Rebel Alliance.
Fantastic gaming. Yes, I did.
I think what makes ILM so special is definitely the people.
What the hell?
As George said,
I think I just got
originally
copyright.
created ILM, it was to bring together people who like to break the status quo, like to not to be told no, they still don't, and are not afraid of the impossible. In fact, they love it, and that's what's still in the DNA of ILM, and there's nothing more rebellious than that, really.
So where did they get these terrible habits?
Well, I think we were all so lucky to have worked under George's direction, because when you've got a leader who really believes in what we can do and pushes us forward and you know, believes that we can do the impossible.
So I just got
really
a warning.
And so when we've all had those moments where we've agreed to do something,
the stream might be temporarily blocked,
having no idea how to do it,
because God forbid someone live streams or reacts to
and to have a leader like George that always has faith in us, I think that really just instilled itself in all of us.
So if the stream goes to shit, then I do apologize, friends.
Incredibly lucky to have had the chance to work with people like that.
It's fantastic. Which leads me to our next guest. So George Lucas.
We'll see what happens. Let me know if the stream goes to shit.
He captured lightning in a bottle with ILM, but he knew I doubt there's going to be a Deathblades. I doubt there's going to be a new MMO for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Work on other filmmakers' projects.
Malgus. Oh God, I hope not.
Clip explaining what that meant for the company.
It's like the studio now.
ILM was scaling at the same time as filmmakers were getting.
But yeah, no, this is so far everything I've seen on Star Wars Celebration.
And
not bad.
Resurrecting ideas that now seemed within their reach.
It is kind of funny
heavy effects
how
projects can be really challenging.
Like HBO does this too. Like on certain things you cannot put any even if it's
I am constantly
background stuff without audio, HBO will like ding you on it because they're old school, and a lot of these people don't believe in fair use.
Back in those days, when you were meant to do something that hadn't been done before, the studio or the producer or the director was always
the Nebdar.
saying,
How you doing, my friend?
See if you guys can actually pull it off.
So, Janet, okay, if you're lucky, you're working on a film that does one new thing that has never been done in film before. If you're lucky. Your film is ambitious, you get this one thing you have to figure out how to do. But then if you work for George Lucas, it's 12 things that no one's ever done before. So please explain to me, because I can't figure out.
How you doing, the Nebdar?
Create a schedule.
Hope you're doing well.
Where you have this thing that's never been done. Okay, we've never done it before, but it's going to be done by this date, because then we need the pieces from that to interlock with this next thing that hasn't been done.
I wish we can just like go to different panels. Like, okay, this is cool and all, but can we go watch something cool? But this is also day one. The cool stuff doesn't come until like Saturday.
And I think part of what makes ILM so special is that it's a team sport. You know, producers are collaborating with creative supervisors and our technical experts to come up with a blueprint for a plan to realize the director's vision. But we know, like you're saying, that change is always part of the process, especially if you're making groundbreaking imagery and never before seen, you know, shots and sequences. So producers are responsible for the budget and the schedule, and they lay out a plan.
Oh, is
Really
it?
good
I haven't
producer
logged in
has
yet to do it.
operate in the gray
I was
and
playing
know that
Monster
it's
Hunters Wilds,
constantly going to evolve.
And do you have to
which is what I was going to stream tonight, but I'm like, I need to get in because I completely forgot how to play it.
If you were in that position, would you not have moments of panic? I mean, how do
Yeah,
you...
you're making me a little panicked right now thinking about it. Well, it's actually, you know, so for Phantom Menace, I was at ILM, but I actually was not on that project.
Hey guys, do me a favor, make sure you hit
I
that
was still
that
working with
like
other
button.
filmmakers. I was on Deep Impact,
Pound that like button,
Galaxy
babies.
Quest at the
Pound it,
time,
yeah.
watching with
I
admiration.
might have to turn
and my
monetization off though,
colleagues who
because I'm sure I'm gonna get
tackled
dinged
something
for that
never
one.
been done before. At ILM, a big show was 100 shots, 200.
Haven't gotten an
shots.
email yet.
Phantom Menace was thousands, you know, and they.
Oh, well.
I watched it all, and I was.
I'm a
super
rebel. We're gonna keep
relieved
doing what
that
we do.
I wasn't in the hot seat on that one, but then as the show was coming together, and they were.
Seriously, the dude with the beard reminds me of my old college, my philosophy professor back in college.
It was coming together. I said to my boss, "Sign me up. I want to do the next one." And then I got the opportunity on Revenge of the Sith to work with John and Rob.
Much smaller project.
Revenge of the Sithy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Only gets smaller, of course. That's true. But there was a template. You know, these guys were prequel pros by that point, and so they helped me acclimate to this new scale.
If you're not part of the Discord, y'all need to get in
Of
there.
course, we had additional challenges, as we always do.
Kathleen Kennedy's been a part of like tons of the stuff.
I'm literally getting to ask the questions I've always wanted to ask. This is exciting for me. Hey, Doug.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I have earned my brother and sister status after what, 13, 14 years? I have earned that shit with hundreds of hours played.
Had an experience on screen
I have done my time.
that also intrigued me. In fact,
Free
can we
me,
roll the
God.
clip,
Free me.
Please. This is really interesting.
I'd always known that I wanted to come out to work for George Lucas, you know, ever since I saw Star Wars when I was 15 years old. Because I grew up studying your work, Joe, and that was my schooling. Because, you know, I didn't really take formal art classes, so...
Same, and I still draw stick figures.
Mind-blowing because of like, okay,
A
maybe I
Darth
could have
Kennedy
this
movie?
actually work in Star Wars.
That would be
And the irony
interesting.
was that
What
at
up,
the time,
Robert
I was
Platinum?
the
How you doing,
director
friend?
for Industrial Light and Magic.
If anyone here is new, pound that subscribe button. Become part of the family.
Here, all these little highlight areas are still real soft.
You never know what you're going to get in this
Okay,
channel.
George is
Might get
gonna
some random
step up
shit.
his art department. I'll be first in line. And the funny thing was that George actually said, no, I don't want anybody from my companies. I want to look worldwide. So I realized I had to just get in line like everybody else. And so I submitted my portfolio, and I didn't hear anything for a long time. And
I
it's
don't
kinda
know
like,
if
okay, well,
anything could be
maybe
worse
if I'm lucky,
than
I'll
Star Wars
get a PA
Acolyte.
credit.
My beard is like
And then I
trying
got
to
a call
like
from Rick McCallum.
free itself.
He
Oh
said that
shit!
George Lucas
Hello,
wanted
Death
my
Blades.
portfolio.
Welcome to the Discord, my
And so we
friend.
went up to George's office. And I remember that day vividly because it
My
was like
mod
my first opportunity to really
is
actually
probably
just
asleep.
meet George and speak with
So I
him.
guess I'll have to do all the
And
hellos.
I was terrified.
Don't you know who I am?
So there's
Wait, what the
something
fuck?
that you say that wasn't in that clip where you say that your strongest skills are not in fact in art. Which, that's weird, Doug, because
What did I just put in?
you're
Welcome,
a
Death.
great artist. So how can you explain to me?
I swear to God, if they announced like a surprise season 2 for the Acolyte,
when you said that you didn't think
I'm
perhaps
done.
that was your
Done with
strongest
life.
skill set, so you were
Done with
surprised
everything.
that George tapped you to
Right there, it'd be like, well,
No, it's absolutely true. I
they're
mean,
done.
This is the crazy part, is that I've always dreamt of working at Industrial Light and Magic ever since I saw the making of, you know, behind the scenes. And it's the
I always
craziest
thought
thing because
that I would work for Chippendales, but
dream. And to actually
that dream
be
never
sitting here
happened.
right now
Never
with
came true.
everybody Here, it's still a little surreal. And honestly, the weird thing is, being an artist, there is that part of insecurity
Yeah.
that all of us
You
have.
are.
And for me, when I got to ILM, I mean, I was a young kid. I was the least skilled person in an art department that was filled with some of the industry's best. And I realized that I really had to up my game.
You can see the new trailer for the Boomy movie. I hear is good.
Meet a bar
Yeah.
that I had artificially set. And I had no idea where that bar was. But I set it
Starring
super high.
Boomy.
And I actually
Boomy
looked at
Nation.
Ralph McQuarrie and Joe Johnston.
No pew-pews were harmed in the making of
their
this movie.
But I kind of read all the behind-the-scenes books, saw their documentaries, and I thought that
My
they
fields
were
go
the
out to you,
most
Boomy.
amazing artists, and
Aw,
I thought
thanks,
that they were
man.
super prolific. And when I
Someday,
compared
Boomy. Hang in
myself
there.
to
We'll
them,
get there.
It was like I was
Someday we'll get a
nowhere in
movie,
that
The
same
Boomy.
league. And
A lot of
it's a funny
Viking
insecurity that I have, but it kind of drove me to
sci-fi
try
stuff
even harder.
happening.
And the irony is that
Brooklyn,
when
you can
from Rick
write
Rapp
all the mods for it.
interview with George. It was really surreal because I wasn't sure if this was really real. And I thought honestly, I thought I was like one of many people that he was calling. And I had no idea that I was the only one.
No, it's also funny
at that
as I'm
time.
getting like stupid warnings going,
meeting
hey,
Skywalker
just a
Ranch
heads
was
up,
mind-blowing.
something might happen.
Prior to that,
If I did this with Blizzard Entertainment, and I probably will during their
Industrial and Magic, I never really talked to him.
BlizzCon,
Sure
which
I was
they're having
going
BlizzCon
to
in
his office to
September.
talk to him. And I was
I
kind
forget.
of starstruck.
I might
And
go.
really
Who
didn't know
knows?
what to expect. I
Uh,
didn't know that it was actually a production.
they would never
That he was actually going to start giving us
try to
ideas.
pull a video down. What up, Gunmetal Wolf? Christ, this game is still alive. And hey, Boomy, what's up? A great member of Ava Dark.
How do you fake your way through that, man? How do you...
No, believe me, it was
Ava Dark
terrifying because,
Media,
one, I was already
Titan
nervous,
Media.
so my mind was spinning.
All the
But then
medias.
when he started talking and starting
How you
to
doing,
describe
Gunmetal Man?
the visuals that he wanted, I realized very quickly that this was a production meeting and I was unprepared. I had no paper, no pencil. And so my first thing to do was I looked at the coffee table in front of me and I just grabbed all the napkins and I just started writing notes. And George, I mean, he's very prolific. I
See,
mean, his
we
mind
give
is running
a
so
lot of
fast,
shit
and he's always
to
so far ahead that he just started spewing everything.
developers.
And I remember I came
But
back
these
one
are
day
like the
with
guys
this
talking right now, the ones
message
behind the scenes doing all the magic and stuff that,
ideas
you
that
know,
he wanted to
like
explore.
for example, South of Midnight or even Assassin's Creed Shadows. The environments look amazing, and these are the people who kind of do that. And so those devs need all the props in the frickin' world because they do a hell of a job.
And you are now going to redefine the look
Yes, they do.
of Star Wars. And there are millions
Yeah,
of
Blizzard's really cool
myself
when it comes to that. I've talked to a lot of Blizzard peeps before when I was doing hardcore Blizzard podcasting back during the Miss the Pandaria days, the golden age of WoW podcasting.
When you see those films, do you feel like
Most of them don't work there anymore, unfortunately. Actually, I dated a girl who married a guy who did Q&A at Blizzard. I found out later.
The funny thing is, I can't.
And yes, I tried to get
Joe
codes.
Johnston and Ralph McQuarrie at such a high level, and all the artists that I admire.
Can ya blame me?
I don't consider myself in that same league. I can't be in the same room with them.
They should answer, Robert Platinum says, they should answer the number one question of Star Wars fan. Is Jar Jar... Yes. Is it a whole ploy? Is it? Is it Alex Jones, the frogs are gay type of conspiracy? Is Jar Jar truly a Dark Lord of the Sith? I guess we'll find out.
Skywalker Ranch. It was in January 18th. George basically came in and said, "Okay."
I know, Brooklyn. I have things
And I thought I
to
was
say
gonna be
about that.
drawing just like Ralph and just like Joe.
I'm not a
But he said,
fan.
No.
I don't miss the Pandaria, at least in my bearded opinion, is not classic. And I would almost argue that Cataclysm, which I'm a Cata baby. I started playing in Cata right when Hour of Twilight came out. Cata is not classic. They need to stop. Because eventually you're going to have,
Do you guys think?
hey guys, we have a Dragonflight classic. They need to stop.
Speaking of tests.
They need to just like time out, stop it.
Speaking of tests. You know, we've all seen the...
That's at least my opinion. What do you think?
And I got to see season 2 of Light and Magic, and you had an interesting reaction when George presented at Skywalker Ranch. He just kind of brought in all these storyboards and started coloring. This is digital. This is real. This is digital. This is real. This is yeah, you get it. And you know.
Oh, you're a Wrath baby?
Doug's face. It's right there.
We should be battling at Friends.
Right? Because John is just okay, you know, and
behind the scenes crew.
let's
Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah.
I'd like to see this again.
There was a meeting out at the ranch where
I mean, we're going back to North Rend
Chang and his
in The Last
crew
Titan, so that's gonna be cool.
storyboard all of episode 1.
I am talking to lizard people too. They do exist. I have 3. They're slaves,
And they just kept wheeling it more and more.
but not in a bad way. In a good way.
With beautiful artwork. And each one of these represented incredible amounts of work and new worlds.
You pre-ordered
know,
at the original way back in the day.
Astonishing amount.
The last true expansion. After that, the game started to die.
The whole story of the film.
It did. After Kata, I would argue it did. Mist of Pandaria was a great expansion. And then WoD happened. We're not going to talk about that. It's not a horrible expansion, but then again, WoD happened. BFA was okay, and then Shadowlands. 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 That happened. And then Blizzard did what good companies do. They got rid of stupid people, and they buckled up and listened to the community, literally apologized, and changed things, and started the foundation with Dragonflight, and now we are in the War Within. And it's looking freaking good, man. Boy type, imagine wanting to play a game that's not dead. LOL. Right?
I'm so sorry. Okay, that's what you're doing for, exactly.
Yeah, we don't talk about WoD.
So, okay, before Phantom.
And what a horrible, I mean, listen, I am no prude whatsoever. I am into some weird shit, but we always shorten the names of all expansions. Did they have to go with WoD? Because at the end of the day, we all go back to high school and to start to giggle.
All of the shots in the show were visual effects shots, basically.
No, it was sort of hard to imagine something of that scale. I think Return of the Jedi was probably the biggest visual effects production that had been done prior to that. And that was
Hold on, I'm gonna be a good boy and see if this turns it off. Hold on.
huge. It was massive. But for us around that era, a big summer tentpole visual effects project was 300, 400 shots.
See if that makes them happy.
And those seemed kind of daunting. Often we had more than one supervisor on those projects to divide.
Right?
The work. And yeah, this was, as I mentioned in the clip, and beyond just the quantity, it was sort of the content.
I don't know what these guys are talking about.
There's a lot of things that
give us some cool, interesting stuff. I would say, hey, let's stream Star Wars: The Old Republic, but I need to update it, and I don't want to do that right now. I'll do that tomorrow.
I was keeping this mental tally of all these different things that we're going to have to.
This guy kind of has the George Lucas. I call it the chin slide, where just kind of like your neck and your chin meet together, and it just becomes a slide. I will never know what that is like because I haven't seen my chin in God knows how long.
So they had to go from an IK animation system to rigid body.
Oh, yes, the mention of beginning boring world quests.
But
yeah.
Suddenly we're going to have to do and dozens.
Yeah, I don't mind world quests. The only thing I don't like about them is that if I'm just running through a zone, they start popping up like everywhere. It starts getting really annoying.
Not just how big it was.
And the completionist in me really wants to do them, but I'm like, damn it, no, I am doing a quest right now. I do not have time for you.
There was no contest. It was easily the biggest visual effects challenge.
You got caught in my beard 4 years ago? Yeah, it was crazy, man.
Now,
my leg and feet directly meet.
Being a teenager,
what?
being on a trip to Los
I mean, I
Angeles,
get it, but at the
looking
same
out
time,
at
what?
Industrial Light Magic in a phone booth to go and visit them. Did you feel as if, since you were a teenager, you're a fan of these things, you were interested in this stuff?
Wait, did George Lucas get cosmetic surgery?
That George dropped the biggest challenge
Hold on.
ever in your lap.
I'm gonna look it up.
You feel like, oh, this is what I was made for. This is it.
Lucas.
This is the thing I've been waiting for.
Cosmetic surgery. That is not how you spell that.
Inspired by the Star Wars films, and felt like, yeah, someday I want to get to a place where I can work on something of that kind.
This is how you know we're bored on the internet. When people are like, dude, I think he got surgery because his neck looks not so much like it's trying to take over his face.
And was it difficult
That's
to
crazy.
wrap your brain around all these different problems all at once and figure out how to tackle
Robert, when I run, all you see is 2 starlight lines in the dirt. Totally.
Until they're manageable. So you start off with
Start another goal.
I'm just going to write an exhaustive list of all the different R&D challenges that we've got here, and let's just tackle them one at a time and see, all right, how are we going to deal with dense scenes? How are we going to deal with rigid body dynamics? We just went through them one by one.
Also, since you guys are here, I just started a new goal. Since you guys are here, I might be doing another World of Warcraft podcast.
that we liked the results.
Because, you know, I have all the time in the world to be doing these things.
Just one of the most beautiful films to look at from beginning to end.
Not, yeah, it's not publicly confirmed. I just looked it up. But, if so, party on, man. Do what you gotta do.
Hello, Sam.
At least he didn't chop anything off. Well, he did. Part of his neck, I guess. Allegedly. Allegedly.
All this stuff that had never been done before. Well, there was another thing that was never done before. There was the first CG lead.
They are.
In a feature film.
They are, so we're just talking. Is Boomy happy for Spaceballs 2, the movie? Oh my god, that'd be so great. I've been waiting for that. Spaceballs, the movie, for years.
Together, for about 2 years.
What should we play? Because I think right now, they're just going to be talking about this. And, they're going to try to do shit. Hold on. I have a little bit of time left. Should we play some World of Warcraft? Because I'm trying to get finished Sojourner. On, no, it's not. Is it? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to look this up. Spaceballs 2. Shut the fracking front door. It is. Spaceballs 2, of course, you can't see this, but Spaceballs 2 sequel is in development and is expected to begin production by the end of 2025. What? Oh my gosh. I almost don't know what I think about that. I kind of feel... Yeah, I know. Body Type. I did. I saw the preview for Body Type. Not God, damn it, that's your name. I saw the preview for the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson. It looks good. I really want to go see it. Not Amazon. Wait, what's in development? We're waiting for a SOTOR shit show to happen. That will happen Saturday, Archelon. That is Saturday when the featurette will happen. Robert Platinum, thank you, my friend. I hope you appreciate Boomy. I sacrificed a fresh pack of Newport when I... Dude, they're only cost you $5 out here, like a pack of smokes, man. It's like $11 fucking dollars. When I used to smoke professionally, packs of cigarettes only cost like $2.25 back in the good old days. Now I smoke cigars and sometimes enjoy some dippity-doo. It's far cheap, more economically. There. Yeah, right. Oh my god, it's Jar Jar Binks. Hold on. We gotta see what Jar Jar's doing.
In us to figure it out, right? And through all of the
Who else has glasses like that? I was just watching something with someone with glasses just like that.
We all had a come to Jesus moment when we all were just like, okay, we're here, you know.
Well, at least Mel Brooks is producing.
This way to not
Am I happy now?
And that passion to want to.
I remember, dude, Robert. I remember that too. I remember when they had cigarette vending machines. I remember when you can smoke inside grocery stores and malls.
And for this person that has so much faith in us.
You're a Camel cigarette. I was too. Marlboro Lights to Marlboro Reds, then Camel, Winston, then American Spirits. I pretty much, if it's a tobacco product back in the day, man, I pretty much tried it all. Yeah, it is. Brooklyn. I think we're going to play some WoW. Guys, hold on. We're going to, this is, as entertaining as this kind of is, and all the warnings I'm starting to get, if you guys don't mind, for a little bit, maybe for like a half an hour, 45 minutes, we're probably gonna stream some World of Warcraft because I need to finish some shit in this game so I can get the damn Sojourner. I do not choke. I am happy for that. Oh, you do not smoke. Sorry, I completely misread that. What? The menthols. Ugh. Although, I used to like menthols when I was sick. It helped the throat out. The irony of that whole thing. Okay, hold on. Hold on, chat. Let me do something here. Oh, it is on. Hold on. Let me turn this shit off. There you go. Let's do some WoW. Let's make sure WoW is actually wowing right now. Because there's not much going on in Star Wars Celebration. I'm sure I'm just going to keep getting some more. Oh, hold on. I got to change where it's coming out of. That's what she said. Nope. I forgot. There's a setting. Hold on. There's a setting I have to do. I forgot about that with this one. Anyways. Boomy, if you watch any anime, got to be GTO. I don't watch any anime, my friend. I'm so sorry for that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That didn't do it. What the hell? There he goes. Okay. There you go. Boomy, same as old school anime. Okay, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be doing stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Is that a warlock? It is my warlock. This is my warlock. This is my main. This is my boo. She just came from a workout. It's great. I'm on Airy Peak, US. I gotta change some stuff up here. Hold on. Gotta change some shit. People are gonna be really confused when they go back and rewatch this stream. Dark Hunter here because Queen Sylvanas for the win. Yes, dude, Sylvanas, like, yes, please. What are we doing? So right now I'm trying to finish out the Sojourner for Undermined. That'd be nice to do. To get her done. I like stabbing. Oh my god, are you oh, you're a rogue? I cannot get into rogue. I find rogue so clunky. But I have a weird feeling that that doesn't surprise me, Brooklyn. I don't know why. Maybe I should be scared. What's that, Brain? Don't give them your battle net. Yeah, that'd be scary. She's gonna stab me. You don't want any of that shit. And back in the day, I one-shotted. I believe that. Sylvanas went under some freaking weird writing changes. You know what? I kind of like what they did with Sylvanas. I did. And I'm sure we'll see Sylvanas again. I will take the effing candle. You can't tell me what to do. I'm a freaking warlock, mother. Good spar. Yeah, I killed you. That's what happened.
We friends, okay?
We friend. Oh, you play Assassin's class? For the Horde, you're a... I'm sorry, I'm Alliance. I do have a Horde character. A big old cow. He's a shaman. Is he a shaman? Yeah, he's a shaman. I did that so I can also live out the Horde story. But since we're not at war with the Horde, it's kind of like pointless, really. Stories really aren't that different from each other. You hungry? I hungry. Nice. Oh, sorry. Someone's putting up stuff in the Discord. Hope y'all can hear this. You can't see it. It's two people riding on what looks like a lazy boy car. And Prince Hades in the Discord says that is the new SWTOR mount, which I would honestly say, yes. Boomy WoW 2 when? LOL. WoW 2 after The Last Titan. Blizzard pretty much confirmed it, that they are going to, I don't need that. They're going to do new things with the story. Should be interesting. Black Desert Online. Man, you want to talk about space freaking Barbie on that one. I played that for maybe like a month or so, but just couldn't get too into it. Maybe I'll go back again. I don't know. I've got so many games on my plate that I want to do and finish. It's not even funny. I'm brushing stuff. Let's brush the moles. But why do moles need to be brushed? Aren't they like naked? Oh, it's a poop quest. I love poop quests. Especially in WoW. Poop quests are the best. Do we have any poop quests in SWTOR? Maybe we do. I don't remember. My beard's doing that thing again. It just wants to separate and part. Wait, where is this guy? He's over here. What the hell?
Don't take candle.
I will take your candle, sir. Lance target dummy carrying slimes from mole pack. Excuse me?
Remember, be helpful.
I don't. Ooh, who's this guy? Ooh. I think we found my new tattoo, guys. Slay Grease Badden, King of the Giants.
Keep bad things away.
I will. We do not, Brooklyn says. Blizzard always did memes and WoW. Yes, they have. Blizzard's really good at that. Just a second, I got a text. All the quests after Eternal Throne are kind of poop. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. Unlike BioWare with SWTOR. LOL. Yeah, SWTOR has... SWTOR was that MMO that when it first launched, right, it broke some records. It did. We can't take that away from it. And people are like, oh my god, is this actually going to dethrone World of Warcraft? And then within a year, we found out, no, it's not going to do that. Nice. Oh. Hey, I feel like I was just doing this on Monster Hunters. Which I actually watched the Monster Hunter Wilds live stream today. They do a weekly live stream with the community managers. And they group up in squads with people in chat. I remember when SWTOR used to do that. Man, those were the days. Okay, let's go take our naked mole rat thing and go kill something. Let's go kill the king. The giant king. Grease Badden. 1 million from launch down to... yeah, within a year. Because in... 2019. What the fuck is that? Oh, do I have to be on the mountain killing him? I don't want to be on the mountain killing him. Suck on a Chaos Bolt. Suck on another Chaos Bolt. This is where you guys are like, oh my god, Boomy sucks at playing this game. I do not suck, you suck. Oh look, he's dead now. That was quick. Way too many fans and bigger community. Oh, in World of Warcraft? Yeah. Can we buy or sell the Star Wars MMO? That'd be nice. Let's get on our mount. Oh, because we're on the mount, all these things think we're their friend. I like that. WoW will never die by game only. Yes, Brooklyn 1000%. I've said this for years. No MMO out there will kill WoW. Blizzard will be the only ones who kill WoW. And they almost did with Shadowlands. And it wasn't just Shadowlands. It was all the crap going down. Like that 1 year with Shadowlands that came out was just a very bad year for Blizzard altogether. With the allegations that went on about the Cosby Room, which I personally know someone who was affected by that. To all that jazz. That was a bad year, and Blizzard rebounded amazingly. Most companies would never rebound from crap like that. But Blizzard did, and I think Blizzard, we are in a far better place. I think we're going to get a new golden age of World of Warcraft. It's going to be great. Jinx Coma, my friend, have a great night. See ya. Thanks for showing up, my friend. You are a freaking amazing, my beard. Be with you. If Sotar kept the rank PvE, you'd still be... You know what? Body type, a lot of people would be that way as well. I think if they brought ranked PvP back into Star Wars The Old Republic, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think people would be coming back like crazy. Recover the legendary Kobold Shovel Excavator. I will. The Holy Grail. It is starting to get better. You're 100% correct. 100% correct. Oh, what was that book that Jason Schreier, the moron from... he's in Bloomberg now, games. He used to be with stupid Kotaku. He wrote a book called Let's Play, or he wrote a book about Blizzard. I have it on Audible, and I listened to it twice. That was actually a great book. I thought, at least. Where is this damn thing? Oh, okay. We have to go up. What are we being honest about, Brooklyn? I'm scared. Something it was called? What? No, I 100,000 kabillion trillion percent agree with you. I don't know if it's necessarily the team doesn't know. We're gonna get on my love rocket here, not the stupid X-45 Heartbreaker. It's a freaking love rocket, okay? Damn it. It's not that the team. Oh. I'm stuck on that one because I kind of feel like they do know what they're doing, but then at the same time, I feel like there is no good direction. When Charles was there, I feel like story writing, there was direction, but this one they just seem to be like just flinging spaghetti to a wall and hoping it sticks with the modern audience, which doesn't exist. Boomy, if WoW 2 come out, how will they tell us in one game and a trailer? What? Bummy, god damn it. Boomy, if WoW 2 came out, how will they tell us 1 in-game, 2 trailer, and 3? Dude, I think it's going to be nuts to see what they do after The Last Titan. Because in these current expansions, they are tying up loose ends like they did with Galawix. I'm not going to ruin that for you, but let's just say it didn't end well for him. Like they did with Sylvanas, they're doing that with Anduin. I think Anduin will I think he will have a place in the new future World of Warcraft. I literally think it's going to be like 40 years later, and Anduin's going to be there with his boo Farron, the black chick with one arm. I think Jaina's going to be there. who knows? Thrall might not be there. I think we're going to see some deaths happen. More deaths. But I'm not going to say who, because I already said too much. Wow, I can sit down in a chair. What? Wow, I can sit down in a chair. Good? Am I misunderstanding you? I'm glad you can sit, Brooklyn. I'm glad you got that taken care of. The doctor took care of everything for you. That's amazing. I mean, sit down is... Oh, God, I should probably read what you actually wrote. I mean, sit down is a moat and not triggered by... Yes. Okay, I understand now. I get it. Boomy wasn't reading. Because reading's really hard. Okay, guys? I'm marginalized. Reading's hard. And it's also racist. So, yeah. And so is math, apparently, to people. Okay, I'm here, but you're below. You're in a cave. Oh, yeah, no shit. Okay, let's go to this guy. Let's do that one first. Come on, pure blood hawk of awesome Ragnarosi stuff. I am age. You know. Whenever you say your age, you used to say, I have lived upon this earth for 32 winters. My clan. The Deathblade clan. Did stuff. Yes. What am I doing with the Holy Grail? Am I supposed to fish? Am I fishing right now? Or am I buying stuff from you? I already know how to fish.
Stand up to big things.
I do stand up to big things every morning in a mirror. And I'm talking about my beard, because self-deprecation's fun. Oh, okay, I see what you want me to do. I am max level in WoW. That's awesome. Me too. Like eye level or like toon level? Nope, no holy grail there. The noises these things make are great. You see WoW come out from day one? Cool, man. Dude, yeah, WoW, you're not wrong, Brooklyn. WoW has some of the best fishing. So doesn't Black Desert Online have good fishing? If memory serves, and it typically doesn't, I remember there being fishing in World of Warcraft. Shut up. Fallout 76 has fishing coming to it? Okay, Brooklyn, you're a Fallout chick. Obviously. Unless there's something you need to tell the crowd now. Hold on, I need to change stuff. I'm going to turn this shit back on. Because why not? And I need to say what we're actually doing here. La 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 la. Details. That's where I would do that. I don't even know where the hell to put this. Don't care about that. Can't I put the game? Fuck. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. Cool beans. Okay. What? Oh, it's on the PTS for Fallout 76? Okay, here's my thing on 76. I know a lot of people pooped on it. I really enjoyed the concept for Fallout 76. When they came out with it, people were like, oh my god, you're not with others? And it's like, well, yeah, you're the last vault to open. Did you think you were going to be with a lot of other people? What did you think was going to happen? I mean, I understood the assignment. Come on, what are you doing, Mount? Not what I want you to do. But I liked Fallout. You know what I really liked in Fallout 76? Besides the song, Meat Week, Meat Week, everyone loves Meat Week. I really enjoyed their Battle Royale Nuclear Winter. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. But I also watch a lot of Oxhorn because he played a lot more than I did. And I kind of lived through him.
Keep bad things away.
But I'm looking for. I really am excited to see what Fallout 5 is going to be.
Oh, something. Not my fault. Hey, you give that.
First, you can be. Oh, you can be a ghoul now in Fallout 76? Interesting. Like, am I a cute ghoul? Yeah, Nuclear Winter was really fun. I was really bummed when they kneel and accept your fate. To whom am I kneeling to, though? I'm cheating. Why am I doing that? Who am I kneeling to this? Accept the death blow. Why? The F? That was just rude. That was just very rude. You were playing Warzone at the moment? Chat. Kneel to chat. Oh, yeah. I kneel to thee. My beard kneels to no one. Yes. Okay.
Don't kill me.
Not blame too much for try cheat. Still show up. Not nothing.
Time for shiny.
That is a big candle. Okay, gain the Lady of the Lake's blessing. Ooh, we're doing some Arthurian legends now. Here, not bleed all over the place. Okay. Let's go talk to some lady in the lake. I guess. They did yeet me. I got yeeted. Chat, get the fire for the beard. I will say that I'm really enjoying the cobalt design. What is this? That is not how I envisioned the Lady of the Lake. Not at all what I had in my mind. Oh, she's mad. Oh, now I have to kill the Lady in the Lake? Why? I don't want to kill her. Well, actually, maybe I do. This is a very ugly lady. Is she really a lady? She looks like a fish. I guess I shall kill thee. Have some chaos bolts. Ah, fiddlesticks, I'm rooted. Thou hast rooted me. But I'm going to kill you now, Lady of the Lake. Like, what do you think the Lady of the Lake's actual name is? Like, I don't know. Karen? Tabitha? Is slime. Oh, what's this? Damp passage upwards. I'm not going to say it. That's just way too easy. Just not going to do it. We got to be mature here, chat. That's just... This is rude. That's what she said. Damn it. Now I'm going to watch The Office.
Yeah, I'm strong.
You strong, me strong.
Remember?
Yay, one more to do. Sanity's Rest. This is where I have to be like, where the fuck do I get that? Oh, hey, look at that. I don't make fun of my, how my redown looks, because I honestly don't really work on it too much. Why is you doing that, chat? Why is it making noises that makes me scared and gives me a damp passage that I must go through? Well, I don't know. Do you know? Do any of us know? I mean, I am on 23 with Holofall right now. It's just not something I work too hard on. Okay, first of all, I need to figure out where I'm going. I'm going this way. Nope, that's a wall. Look out. There are walls here. We're looking for goblin crap. And running into freaking pipes. This is goblin stuff, but I don't think this is where we want to be. It is not. Or is it? Oh, this is cool. I love it. Look at this. Where does that go? Gotta grind that battle pass. You really don't in World of Warcraft. Oh, I'm in Gutterville? Oh, that's where that takes you? Okay. Okay, now we need to find the last quest thread that I can do. I'm gonna get emails from YouTube. I just know it. So you stream some stuff from Star Wars, and they're not happy. So people have stuff to do. See this broadsword? This is how you add content in expansions. Yeah. So people have stuff to do. WoW MMO 1 and Boomy, and how will WoW MMO start? How will well, okay, so I've actually thought about this, and this is my prediction. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Maybe we'll talk about it on a new World of Warcraft podcast that I'm doing. Who knows? But that's like way into the future. We're still setting stuff up for it. Again, like I have time for this. But here's what I think is going to happen. So, we already know that there's some like weird shadowy stuff going on with the Titans. And we know they're not the best light material out there, right? They're not like, we are righteous and we are amazing. We are great. So we know this stuff going on. So we're going to discover stuff about them in The Last Titan. And Azeroth, who obviously is the Last Titan, she's going to do Titan stuff. I'm sure Illidan's going to come back and all that jazz. And then I think everything's going to be copacetic, right? Everyone's going to be friend. The world's going to be saved. And all the Titans are going to be, God knows what they're doing. Sargeras is going to be like, I told you. And then I think it'll fade to black. We'll have stuff to do, obviously, clean up and whatnot. And they're going to talk about, probably at a BlizzCon, about WoW 2, right? 40 or 50 years later, what's going on? Who are the new baddies? Because we still have tons of, like, stuff to deal with in World of Warcraft. The lore in this game is stupidly gigantic. There's a lot that Chris Metzen can pull from. So, yeah. I mean, we're dealing with the Void in Midnight, I believe. I know we're dealing with the toilet paper mummies in Midnight. See what's going on. The renowned tracks. Yeah, yo, Boomy. Yo, what up, Benji? How you doing, friend? Body Tap. The renowned tracks are good, but they couldn't have them in SOTOR. Can't give away that many cosmetics or their cash shop would fail. That is very true. Benji says, Boomy, can I by chance link this ChatGPT link? I've been working on it for my new server. I think you'll be incredibly surprised and impressed. Go for it. If it doesn't go through, just DM me in the Discord, and I will put it through, man. Maybe someday I'll play Star Wars Galaxies. Okay, I need to find how we start this damn quest. Sanity's Rest. Because sometimes they don't just put it out there. Hold on. There it begins the optional blah, 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 blah. Starting at the Withering Fields in southeastern Ringing Deeps. We gotta go to the Ringing Deeps, which I still to this day think should be called the Ringing Depths. The depth. Wait, isn't there like something in here that should tell me? Go this way, it'll be great and be awesome. No, because I've done every single quest there that I actually care about doing. Let's go to the Ringing Deeps, my guys and ladies. Boomy, a guy playing a nether guy. Yes, this is what happens. I just DM'd it to you. Did you? Yes, you did. Oh. Yes, you did. Wave to Ben. I don't. Discord is really friendly sometimes. It wants you to wave to people. What if I don't want to wave to these people? So I'll just wave to you on chat. Hi, guys. I'll just wave to you. Live waving. Not to be confused with anything else that might be live. I love this scene, by the way. It's so... Know what the goblins remind me of? In some weird way? They really kind of remind me of Ocean's 11. That has that, like, casino feel. And I love Ocean's 11. The first one and the remakes of the Ocean's one. Wasn't a fan. I think the second after was Ocean's 12. Liked it. 13. I kind of started getting like, okay, guys, you just stop. Just please stop, guys. I mean, I like you because every time I watch it, I just want to buy suits and dress like all awesome saucy. Then again, I'm like, but I also like wearing black shirts and jeans. So, rocking a hard place, I guess. Oh yeah, LOL, you were right. I call it now, Boomy I will be the last boss in World of Warcraft. My beard will be the last boss. Can we find a flight path here so I don't have to like talk and try to find shit at all the same time? Because that's really hard for me to do. It hurts my feelings.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together, eh? Okay, we're gonna go to the Ringing Deep, which are literally like right over here. What the? Wait, I am in the Ringing Deeps.
Try and blend in.
Hold on, I need to find this. Yada 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 yada. The Withering Fields in southeastern Ringing Deeps. The Withering Fields sounds like a really cool soap opera that I would totally watch. Okay, the Ringing Depth. Let's go to the Ringing Deeps. Let's see. Where are you? This is where I'm like, I don't know where anything is. What's that? Oh, I found it. I found it, guys. Saves us a lot of headaches. Don't know if we'll finish that tonight, but we'll see what happens. I found it, so I can turn that off now. Ocean's 8 all-female case. I honestly didn't. I mean, I think it's cool. I didn't see it.
Satisfaction recommended.
Yeah, it is. That's how I flirt. How you doing? Satisfaction recommended. Okay. I don't know. I'll carry the incapacitated worker inside the cave. Okay. Are we going to sacrifice it to Odin? Balder? The Freya? Who are we sacrificing it to? And why are we why am I sacrificing? Okay, let's go. We gotta carry the sleeping guy. Come on, sleeping dude. Fireman carry. Taking you into the cave to do things to you. I sadly dropped from my old guilds because they were doom and gloom kind of people. From SOTOR or in World of Warcraft? Why are they all incompatible? Always doomed because of history. WoW. I told them many times, no game will kill WoW. It will get better. I think WoW's in a really healthy place right now. Last I saw, WoW, and Blizzard confirmed this, WoW had about 7.5 million subscribers. Way up from when Shadowlands hit, and I think they were like maybe like 3 to 4 million, so they gone up. Let's see, but you know how people are booming. I know how they are. They're not like us. They're not. And I feel like I should do a sales pitch. And that's why you should get into our Discord. Be more like us and more or less like you. Words. Good deal. Oh, this guy is kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of, oh, what's that guy from Apex Legends? Oh my gosh, I love that necklace. I'm a Halloween freak. I love Halloween, so I'm like, dude, I'm going to cosplay. I could cosplay as this guy. Stitchhoff. I'm Stitchhoff. Hello. A lot more diverse opinions in WoW. SOTOR got the toxic positivity thing going. Only one opinion loud. There is toxic, well, I'm not going to drop names. They already don't like me. So, Taliesin and Evito. Not friends anymore. We used to be. But I apparently don't share the same opinions that they do politically, and they dropped my ass. And I was like, why? But, yeah. There's a reason why his channel doesn't grow anymore. Just saying, that's all I know. Helps Ditchhoff ease the goblin symptoms in the ringing depths. We will kill them all. There you go. Symptoms cured, everyone. We killed you. Oh, we're making a concoction. Yes. Let's make a concoction. This is how I mix drinks. I just put random crap in it, and we'll see what happens after that. Cool. We put a chicken and some random shit. Okay, we gotta spray people. I call this spring break, baby. Yes. I just run around spraying people with my hose.
What's good?
You do with that as you please. That just kind of came out of my mouth. I apologize. Let's see. Chicken soup is good for a lot of things. Don't know if the mouthwash will help, though. What? At least they'll smell better. Yeah, that's fair.
See you around.
Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? Tal is... Yeah. Taliesin and I are not friends, my friend. I would rather read Baron's chat and WoW than deal with half the community. Yeah. Baron's chat's gotten a lot better, though. Baron's chat back in the day, that's some legendary stuff. I do not join the guild in the games. I love to come and go from the game. 100% on the Baron's chat. Yeah, Baron's chat was awesome, man. It is... No, Baron's chat should have become like a reality TV show. Just a second, guys. Stand by. No, yeah, Baron's chat literally could have been a reality TV show. The good old days. The good old days in WoW. I mean, we're back to the new old days. There you go. Is that what we can call it? The new old days in World of Warcraft, but nothing will ever compete with Baron's chat. Chuck Norris memes, those are classic WoW. Baron's chat still pretty spicy. I mean, it has to be. It's classic. So all the old school trolls out there who were the OGs of the Baron's chat are now in the classic chat and stuff. I've been actually thinking about doing some more like Season Discovery news because Season Discovery is constantly having crap come out. And they just had something about the anniversary servers. I just like going into Classic so I can go like, oh, I remember that quest. Oh, yeah. I remember that quest. That quest was the shit. A safety guide. I'm a man. I don't need to read guides. Guides are for not guys.
That's it? I got more.
You got more? Cool. Collect metal scrap lying around the cave.
Always a pleasure. Check in real soon.
Kill Bloodfest. This is like the goblins are Ocean's 11, but if they were from the Bronx. I have been to the Bronx, and it's a nice place. Good pizza. A lot of big hair. Who's that guy? No. I'm trying to kill this thing, stupid wolf. Farseer Morgrith. Painfully average. That's a great guild name. I'm part of Convert to Raid. Have been part of Convert to Raid guild since our guilds were numbers. I took a break though, but I came back. Some of them don't talk to me because we have different opinions on things. Why can't people be more like us, right? We all don't need to agree on everything, but our common ground is gaming, and we want gaming to be freaking awesome, and my beard is legendary. Why can't it... I am not shocked at all about that, Brooklyn. And this is why I like you. I think you're pretty cool. Because Halloween is the best. I do a lot of DIY stuff for Halloween, too. Because I'm a big believer in, you know what? If I can just do it myself and save some money, I will totes do it. Darker the better. Actually, which reminds me, I need to buy tickets for Odysseys and Curiosities convention. Or expo. That's coming this summer. I can buy more crystal. And maybe some taxidermy. and some other weird shit that they have there and walk around for hours with my people. Us weirdos. Agreed. All true. I love it. Blah, 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 blah. Chuck Norris is powerful. Kills Baron's chat in one word. No, Chuck Norris is Baron's chat. Yes, I agree, Brooklyn. 100%. We don't all need to agree with each other. Life would be so freaking boring if we were all just stupid-ass robots living in a communist society, eating bug meat, and being happy about it because we have no other choice. People haven't... okay, this is what it's like. I am now going to equate modern bullshit audience stuff, wokey stuff, and all this stuff to what we were just talking about. Okay. I'm going to do this. Hold on. You're going to like this. You might not, but you have no choice to like this. I am going to do a lesson. Okay. Who's one of my favorite artists? Caravaggio. Do I remember how to spell his name? No. Caravaggio. Oh, good. Google did it for me. Okay. We're going to go to some of Caravaggio's stuff. Maybe Caravaggio's not the greatest one for this. Caravaggio draws some dark, he likes to behead shit in his stuff. Great landscape paintings. Maybe by somebody, listen, I know, maybe I should do Bob Ross. I know I can be like Mr. Viking and whatnot, but I also love classical music, opera, art, and all that jazz. So I'm a very renaissance-y of man. Oh, okay, I got it. I found it, chat. 10 breathtaking landscape paintings. Okay. And no, I do not want to do that. No. Oh, god damn all the pop-ups. Plain. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this all to work. Hold on. So. There we go. Good. It works. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I need to change this. There you go. This chat is... oh, no. Hold on. We're going to go back here. So, when I think of us having all different opinions about things, whether it comes to politics, religion, or whatnot, what is beautiful, what is not, it is all... no, fine. It is all different aspects of like this picture that we see. You have the beautiful horizon in the background, the sun setting, the different colors, the different details, the lake, the trees. This is actually very beautiful. I really like this scene. I'm a big landscape nut. I love this. This is great. Now, for people out there in the wokey crowd who want us all to think the same way, all to do the same thing, eat the same way, it's literally this. This is your artwork right here. This is your landscape. Drab, boring, one color. It's not this. This is all different pieces of everyone and their opinions, how they want to live their lives and whatnot. But we all come together and create, damn, I'm being deep tonight, create beautiful artwork. The other people, however, create this. And they also create games like Concord. So, your lesson is done for tonight, chat. You're welcome. People are like, what the hell? Boomy's getting a little deep tonight. Metaphysical. Actually, Boomy used to live in a coven for 3 years, so you have no idea the depth of how far I can go down that road. Let's see. What's happening? Brooklyn, you're taking over the chat, and I love it. I'm so tired of people, blah, blah, blah. You said that I can't have your opinion and can't have your... yeah, no, you can't. I'm savage bitch, so I have my own opinions. Yeah, you do. Google AI is getting really smart. It is. I like all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you do. I just do listen and watch one thing. Yeah, okay. I'm same. Depends on mood. Absolutely gorgeous. You're totally you're responding to what I was saying. I will never be what they want us to. It's fine. Savages do not bend to others' wills and wants. Amen, sister. Chuck Norris memes in WoW is like Java memes in Star Wars MMO. I think that sums up the exact example I was trying to say. 100% Deathblades. 100%.
Check in real soon.
Okay.
I got more for a price. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, eh? So yeah, that's just my opinion on it. And I think it's funny that people get all bent out of shape and friendships because you voted one way and they didn't like that. That happened between me and actual, at the time, very popular WoW podcaster. We and I are friends. I was a guest on their show. And then 2016 happened and I voiced my opinion. And then they got up bent out of shape. Maybe because they're Canadian. I don't know. And next thing you know, we're still friends on Battle.net, which is hilarious. I don't think he realizes that. But I'm just sitting here like, why are you people the way you are? Like, why? It must be really sad to be your life. I can't gatekeep like that. I just can't. People are so biased now. It's sad. It is. They can't see past their own biasness. Yeah, like I said, I lived in the Covenant for 3 years. Man, most people have no idea what the hell's going on in the world and the world around them.
What you need.
They just stick in their own little bubble, which is sad. And if they ever actually found out what the real world was like, they would melt like a freaking candy bar in the summer. That's really hot in California. Or out here when it's humid as fuck.
Check in real soon.
Return to Benny. Does that say Goose Rocket? Or Goes Rocket? Goes Rocket? Gozy Rocket. God, I can't read.
I got more for a price.
There are no kings. I'm a king. I'm your king. Hold on. Hold on. I have my own action figure. And if you guys ever get out of hand, remember, I can always do this.
Boys. Second one, circuit combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. But look how cute they are. Pew, pew. Pew.
I 100%. No, I agree, Brooklyn. We should start a cult. Let's just start a cult, guys. Huh? Should we? Oh, I also came up with my next tattoo idea. Even though I literally just got, where are you? This one. And I can't do it. This one. Over here, as I bang into shit. Right here. I've got tattoos everywhere. Right here. It's going to say, get ready for it. Pirate 101, yes. Get ready for it. Be shocked. It's going to have the Liberty or Death snake behind it. And then the forefront is going to say, we the people. I literally wear my beliefs on my sleeves. I quite literally do.
Best deals in sight.
But I do want to get a World of Warcraft tattoo. Where I have the lion and the horde thing. You like that? Cool. Drones. I almost couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the title. Jasper Jones, what's up, my friend? We were watching the Star Wars Celebration, but then it got really boring. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just play some World of Warcraft so I can finish up my Sojourner. Probably for not too much longer, because it's almost 1 a.m. here in the Midwest. Do I think they'll... Hey, Aaron, how you doing, my friend? Do I think they'll ever add another op? I think we'll get an op before we get a nightmare mode for R4. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm getting DM'd here. Everyone go check out this link. Because I said so. I also kind of want to get a Wicker Man tattoo. But I'm starting to run out of places. Maybe my legs next. But I need to lose more weight before I do that. All good, my man.
That's it?
But yeah, well, when it comes to Star Wars Celebration, I'm definitely going to be following it tomorrow, and do stuff with it. I keep getting stupid warnings on YouTube. But yeah, we're going to talk about it. And remember, Saturday is going to be the featurette for Star Wars: The Old Republic. They didn't say what time. They haven't announced any of that jazz yet, which is horrible. Let me check. I don't think they have. I'll check the forums really fast right here on my phone. But they haven't. Jackie came out on Blue Sky, and that's where she talked about it. Nope, just some upcoming hot faxes. What the hell? Hot fixes for 7.6.1D, as in dildo. I am watching my live stream on my dashboard right now. I'm like, man, I'm really behind. No, I think SWTOR will survive. But, I'll put it this way. If Lord of the Rings Online... Well, no, that's probably not a good comparison. Because,
For a price. That's it?
The Lord of the Rings crew is still producing tons of content for that game. And that game came out in, what, in 08? And I really think they're doing that because Amazon is working on the new Lord of the Rings MMO. But I think SWTOR's got a couple more years left in her. And what I would love to see is them... I need to heal myself because that stupid cobalt killed me.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Your mom's a lucky do. Your mom would be a lucky do. I'm just telling you right now.
Many farewells.
EA could. That's 100% true on that one. But this is why I don't think they will. Because SWTOR is still bringing in money. It is still bringing in money to EA's coffers. And there's a little bloated abscess, which is really disgusting, trying to kill me. But you're not wrong. EA could easily shut its doors. It could. Let's kill some stuff, guys. Let's do this. We gotta save our goblin friends. Save them all. New World is improving as well. Is it? I never actually got to play New World. I almost got into it, but my computer at the time, I don't think could have handled it. Now this new one, I mean, hell, it's playing Monster Hunter Wilds on Ultra and barely breaking a sweat, so. My new one probably could, but I don't have time. Like, I need to beat Hogwarts Legacy. I want to go deeper down the rabbit hole in Monster Hunters. Probably not as serious. I want to play the Quarry, even though I know exactly how it finishes. But I bought it, damn it, and I want to play it and finish it. I want to have more adventures with Hoofbeard in Lord of the Rings Online. And I would love for SWTOR to work properly on with OBS. And I don't understand why OBS is making it do stupid stuff outside of SWTOR being a freaking potato. But tonight I had like some ideas what I wanted to do tonight. None of which involve what we're doing right now. One of them was to test SWTOR on OBS and figure out why OBS freezes my monitor screen, but everything looks great in OBS. It makes no sense to me. Boomy, I put a pot in Discord. What did you put in on my Discord? Oh, yeah, you did. What is this? That's your guy? Oh, it looks good, man. I like it. And as usual, if you're not part of the Discord, you should become part of the Discord and get your sexy asses into the said Discord. Do it. I think if a few decent Star Wars movies / TV show came along, then SWTOR might get another shot in the limelight. I think it might. Bronx, I think SWTOR will end like Terra Isn't that game still going on, though? Or am I thinking of a different one? Oh, let's help him out. Let's help out this demonology warlock. I got one of those, too. I have a warlock of every class. Because I was bored waiting for the war within. Come on. What I would like to see, even though the world is healing from the last couple years of just stupidness, I like to see more Star Wars stuff heal. Look, I'm helping. I'm helping this horde warlock here. We're helping each other. You got a friend in me. Uh-oh, that reminds me of that meme. It's a very horrible meme. But where it goes, you've got a friend, and it's vibrating, and everyone's like, I know what that is. What are streaming with setting for display options? I don't know. I don't have to check that out. It's been shut down for a while now. What? Oh, did it? Am I thinking about? I must be thinking of a different game. I do not have. I have an AMD. I do not have a NVIDIA. I used to own shares in NVIDIA. I don't anymore, though. I have AMD. But this is my thing. Like, I find it hilarious, Brooke, that... Can I call you Brooke? Is that okay? You can call me Boo. That's fine. The new Meta PC. And my graphics card is equivalent to a NVIDIA 4070 or 4090, one of the two. It plays all the brand new games in Ultra completely fine. OBS has 0 problems. SOTOR is the only one. Lord of the Rings has 0 issues. SOTOR is the only one that I am having issues with. Make it make sense. Oh, Deathblaze, you're the one to ask, not Brooklyn. My bad. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Also, one thing you need to know about me. If I can't remember a name, people start getting nicknames. Typically, if I see you in person, you get a nickname. Like most of my neighbors, before they moved and new people moved in, they all had nicknames. Male guy, bikini lady, because she always sat out on her front driveway in a bikini to get some sunshine. I hated it so much. Jalek, my old friend, how are you? Pretty sure SOTOR requires a streamed in window mode. In window mode? Really? Fuck. I'll try that next time. I'll try it. You're Brooklyn now? Yes, you are. Deathblades, you are now... You identify as Brooklyn. And if anyone says otherwise, they're racist. At least that's what my memo I got on Blue Sky said. 5 or 6 bots deployed. We got to get... Okay, let's go to this guy. Let's fly there. Okay, cool. Let's turn this shit in. You're about to run some delves? That's awesome, man. It's because of their coding booming. Bleh. We all know their game coding. Yeah, SOTOR's a potato. That's really because of my old computer, which had an AMD 360. That's we don't talk about that. Which is one of the reasons why I had to get a new computer, is because the graphics card died. Like literally, I can record a video and I maybe got half an hour out of the computer. And I had to turn it down because it got too hot because the fans on the CPU or the GPU wouldn't work anymore. I would literally, like, as I'm watching it upload, I'm blowing on... I had the case off, and I'm blowing on the GPU. Going, don't die. I'm, like, fanning it. I'm like, come on, man.
Always a
but
pleasure.
Shout out to Meta PCs. Not a sponsor yet. Thank you guys for the computer that I bought.
That's it.
And thank you guys for giving me the ability to buy said computer. Oh, okay. Well, you know what, Brooklyn? I will try it in window mode. I'll test it out maybe tomorrow. If that works. Because Daddy needs to run some B-roll in SOTOR so people stop going, you don't play SOTOR. And I'm sure we'll eventually get some cinematics that I can record and react to.
Check in real soon.
Oh my god, we're done. Thank God. Just in time, 1 o'clock. I got a gaming PC from iBuyPower. I've heard of them. SOTOR still has issues with... Oh, do they? Man. SOTOR, fix your shit. Fix your shit. We got it. Nice. Sojourner's done, which means in time, I am now done and ready for patch 11.1.5. Yes, that's how that goes. I think. Is that how that goes? I should know. I did a video about it. Cool beans, man. Yeah, the coding team. The spaghetti code of all that jazz. Windows mode. I'm going to write that down because I will legit forget. Like, hey, Brooklyn, text me. What mode do I do this again? Okay. Meta PC folder. Move. Now I guess I can do delves. Not tonight, though. It's too late for delves. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here. So, guys, ladies, lady, and gentlemen, and robots, and whatever the hell you guys are. I don't know. Thanks for this impromptu coming to a stream tonight. 4 days till patch, I think. Yeah, you're right. Boomy, need to dress like a Viking in a stream. Let have a poll. Okay. Before we leave, I'll run a poll. Should Boomy dress like... I already know the answer to this. The VRAM hiccup in memory leak. Ugh. My earbud. I don't know why I'm capitalizing so much. The poll has started. Can I vote? I already know the answer to this. I already know the answer. Look, I have like Viking tattoos. Here's a raven. It could be Hunan or Munin. I mean, I don't know. It'd be whatever you guys want to. Whatever the raven identifies as is what it's going to be. So we'll let this poll go for a little bit longer. That's true. I do have Viking beard. I do. Oh, Darth Pickle. 3 vote, 100. Only 3 of you. I already know who the 3 of you are, so there's that. I know what you people want. Yes. So we'll do this one more time tonight. What the fuck am I doing? If you're not in, come up with some more like-minded people. Come into the Discord, do your shit. Anyways, my friends, guys, thank you, Darth Pickle, Brooklyn, Death Blades, Jalek, my dear friend, who's another OG member to the channel. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming into this impromptu stream tonight. And I'm going to go to bed because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I got to go potty. So, guys, you are amazing. See you in the Discord. Remember, do all the things. Okay, fine. I'll dress like a fucking Viking. If that makes everyone happy. Do the things, guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are amazing. Love you guys all. We'll see you later. Good day. Good day. Goodbye.